A man who knows Ocean Park as good as anyone is George Simon from Trackside New Zealand. George, it's a great experience over here in Dubai.
Absolutely, Simon. You know, it's a fantastic opportunity for the New Zealand thoroughbred to strut their stuff on the international racing stage, and with a horse like Ocean Park, I think we've got a wonderful opportunity. We've contested the race previously, of course, back in 2001 with the champion mare from New Zealand, Sunline, and Sea Change competed in this race a few years later as well. But I think with Ocean Park as a Cox Plate winner, I think we're a realistic chance, I think, in the duty free.
Do you think with that form he's flying under the radar a bit? People here seem to have dismissed him a little bit, but he's the real deal, this horse.
He certainly is the real deal as a Cox Plate winner. I think that the fact that he's got under the radar of most people is because of his trainer, Gary Hennessy. He's such a laid-back, quietly spoken bloke, and it's not as if he shuns the media, but you know, he just does what he's asked to, the questions that's put in front of him, but he's got complete faith in his horse, and his record is ultra impressive.
Well, let's talk about the horse himself. You saw him in his two lead-up runs in New Zealand before he came. The first one maybe a little bit disappointing, but the second one he really back to his best. His
first run back at Otaki in New Zealand was an ordinary effort, to be fair. It was only a 5-horse field. He finished fourth, and he was never ever going to win the race. He was just a runner with 800 metres to go, but he came out and he proved that he had improved with the benefit of that run under his belt when he won at Ellerslie, our premier track back home in New Zealand, and at Group 1 level. And he accounted for a pretty good field, and he gave them a hiding. So it showed to the New Zealand racing public, at least, and to his connections, that he was right on target to come to Dubai.
Well, there was a little bit of scepticism about that win before he came, but I think people might be underestimating the second horse in that race.
The second horse was a horse called Veyron. He's a multiple Group 1 winner back home in New Zealand, and the thing about Veyron is that not many horses can get past him, and those that do invariably have to fight all the way to the line. What happened with Ocean Park, when he went past Veyron, he left him standing, and that's the first time I've seen that happen to Veyron for a long time. I know a lot of racing enthusiasts from around the world probably looked at that and thought, well, it wasn't that impressive. But when you know how good a horse Veyron is and what Ocean Park did to him that day, I think it put everything into perspective. Typical Kiwis, we're flying under the radar, we're pretty quiet, but pretty bullish about our chances.
You've been here for a couple of days now, you've had a good chance to have a look at the horse. What do you make of him?
Look, he's no oil painting. He'll never win an oil painting competition, this horse. He's pretty lightly framed. He's a pretty insignificant horse, to be fair. He's not a big physical specimen. And when you watch him work, when he works in company, you can work him with the slowest horse in the stable, and you can guarantee the slowest horse in the stable will beat him. But the thing about Ocean Park is, come race day, when the big money is up for grabs, he turns it on, and I'm hopeful he can do that again on Saturday night.
You had a chance to have a look at the field on Saturday night. Who do you think might be the biggest dangers for him?
The two horses that come to mind, especially when I talk to the local media here in Dubai, are the two Mike de Kock trained runners. Gugu, the mare, she seems to be on everybody's hit list as being one of the main chances in the race, and the Apache as well. There's big respect about the Apache's chances, but let's just hope that they run second and third behind Ocean Park.
Well, no doubt if it comes down to a dogfight in the straight there, he's going to dig deep, this horse, and give it all.
Absolutely, that's Ocean Park to a T. He's a better horse chasing other horses as well, and he's got a great turn of foot. When Johnny Murtagh pushes the button, he'll know that he's on a pretty good chance, and I think it'll be a wonderful sight if he can do it. And hey, I haven't come all this way just to enjoy the seaside or the scenery here in Dubai. I've come here to watch Ocean Park win the race.